Hello groupies, and welcome back to Form Therapy. I am the video channel producer, you can call me PD, and today we are checking out the music video for Astro's latest comeback, All Light. Now, I have become a fan of Astro in the past year or so. I've really gotten into their music. And I'll talk more about that later, but right now we are gonna dive right into the music video. Come and join me. This is your Form of Therapy. Very gorgeous. Okay. Immediately I can tell from the color palette that this is going to be a slightly more emotional song as opposed to their usual more poppy stuff. Oh. Moonbin looks amazing. Oh, so it's not entirely slow and sad either. It's not something like Again. Oh my god. He is such a talented rapper. I used to think his name was Rocky. Cause I thought he looked like a Rocky. Yeah, even though this is a slower tempo than their usual bright and fun poppy songs, this is definitely a more positive love song.
Such a good night.
They're actually using a very... Oh my god, Moonbin, what the fuck? I was about to say, they're actually using a very interesting color palette for a song that's supposed to be so positive. Ordinarily, the teal color emphasizes more of like a emotional, nostalgic, sort of moody, darker vibe. Oh, this is a great outro. So after a rather long hiatus, Astro is finally back with All Night. I realized a few days ago as I was anticipating their comeback, I was just re-listening to their old discography. Astro has not had a full-fledged promotional comeback in over a year, since 2017. The last time Astro had a promotional comeback was Crazy Sexy Cool, which was released in late 2017. If you think about it, in all of 2018, Astro did not actually have a comeback. In the early part of 2018, ASTRO went on a US tour, and then in the late part of 2018, ASTRO did release a music video for Always You, but that was just a special gift to fans, as they put it, and that was never actually promoted on music shows, and it wasn't considered a full-fledged comeback. And so All Light at the beginning of 2019 is actually their first comeback since Crazy Sexy Cool. Now, comparatively, this song's comeback title track is definitely different from ASTRO's previous title tracks. It's not too different if you listen to ASTRO's discography as a whole, but this is more so going out to the fans who are not too into ASTRO yet or have not listened to their music. In business, and it applies to musicians as well, you must always assume and you must always try to get a new listener, a new audience member. And so, I'm sure there are a lot of casual ASTRO listeners who have only heard the title track, so this may sound a little bit different. ASTRO's title tracks over their entire career so far have been very energetic, filled with a lot of youth, very young boyish charms, and they're just very poppy and happy. Always You last year sort of changed it up. That was definitely on the straight up darker side. It was very, very emotional. Again was also like that, but I'm noticing that Always You and Again, which are two much more darker songs, they were never given promotional comeback status. Those were just special gifts for fans. But All Night, I thought, okay, they were teasing people with Always You. Perhaps they're going the more darker route. They're not necessarily doing that, actually. With All Night, they actually combine the dark aesthetics, the filmmaking that you saw in Always You, very, very similarly shot music video. Very different aesthetics though. Always You was definitely a lot more minimalistic. It had much more complicated, harsh shadow lighting, as opposed to this. There's a lot more accent lighting and a lot more use of neons. I feel like Always You was setting up for them to do something darker in tone, and here, what's only darker is sort of the mood. But if you listen to the lyrics, as I was listening to the lyrics, this is actually a love song. The lyrics of this song is no different from any other poppy ASTRO title track like Baby or Confession. This is actually a very heartwarming song. I like the song. I wouldn't say necessarily it's my favorite. I do really think it's a great song, and maybe I do have to listen to it more, because that's always the thing with ASTRO title tracks or any ASTRO song in general. One listen is just not enough to fully appreciate the breadth of the song. But right now, I would say I like Always You a lot more than All Night. And, that's to say, like, I actually was lukewarm on Always You at first, because Always You was such a huge departure in style for ASTRO's title tracks. And then I kept listening to Always You, and then I became obsessed with Always You. So right now, I do like Always You a little bit more than All Night, but I do really like the outro section of All Night. You sort of have to become accustomed to this song. You sort of have to shed away any expectations. I personally have to shed away the expectation that this was supposed to be a darker or a sadder song. And most people, I'm sure, they're used to like a bright poppy vibe from ASTRO. You have to shed that expectation away and just take this song for what it is and try not to compare it or try not to be mistful about not having certain elements from previous comebacks. And if I do that, I like the song. I think it's very slick. I think it's very fun. It's a love song, but they're taking such a gentle and a little bit of a darker approach to it. And I think the outro itself is very, very fun. I think if I was listening to that in the car, I would be getting very hyped, and then I would be singing it at the top of my lungs. Now, we're doing something new on the channel where we are visually breaking down the music videos because I am a video producer, and that is something I have a little bit more insight on. Come on, let's get started. All right, immediately right here, this setup right here, this is why I thought this was going to be darker and emotional. If you look at the lighting, it's very dark on this side over here, very dark over here, and then there's like this spotlight over this member. Now, the teal lighting and the teal coloring in general, like I said, there is a sort of science to color and the type of emotions it gives off for us. Teal is generally used nowadays in filmmaking for nostalgia, for emotion. It sort of gives off dark moods, sort of makes people sad. But I think what, I guess, makes this a little bit different is the use of the neon bulbs right here. This might be quasar lights, but those lights right here actually make this a little bit more 1975 and less emo. I love this effect right here. If you take a look right here, the members here are in focus, but if you look at everywhere around them, there's like this iris where they created this vignette of a blur. So it looks a little bit more alluring and a little bit more mesmerizing. This is such a great shot. The pink and the purple. Seriously, look at the framing device here. It's so beautiful. Seriously. They're here in the corner left. And then you've got all this negative space right here. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shot. I love Moonbin's scene. First of all, I like the outfit design on Moonbin. First of all, if you take a look, he's got pink hair. And then his entire outfit right here, with especially thanks to the lighting, he's got sort of like a monochromatic pattern going on, which is the use of color and then just leveling down the shades. So you've got this very high contrast pink, and then you start desaturating as you go down, but it's all still within the same color spectrum. You see that a lot in music videos. Recently, I think that was used in Winner's Millions. We pointed that out. And this whole setup in general, everything's like very like, look at these leaves, very muted, very dead leaves. And even the couch cushions, everything about this set is very desaturated. It's very devoid of color. But the one thing that stands out, and it's very striking in fact, are the red roses they have over here and all over the walls. It's actually a very, very, very strong presence in the scene. See, look at the flowers. You see, the flowers actually play a very big role in this music video. Even though the rest of the scene, Moonbin, the couch, this whole setup is very devoid of color, the bright yellow roses and the bright red roses just pop. This is a very, very beautiful imagery. And the phone is very symbolic here too, because you see Moonbin holding the phone and it's resting in the flower bush. Wow. See, I love rewatching music videos for a second time because, you know, the first time you're really focusing on a song, but the second time you can really appreciate the very beautiful imagery and a lot of work that goes into these music videos. And just look at this. This is some Beauty and the Beast level of set production here. Especially this backdrop right here. If you look, they've got like these beautiful patterns that sort of make it look a lot more regal. You know, this is giving me that gothic Beauty and the Beast vibes, and the flowers definitely help as well.
했던 것들은 다걷지 시야 먹긴 널 찾고 있는 거지 습관처럼 내 손이 기억해 너의 전화 밤새 전화하자 날 고민하다 부지런하지 못한 날 좀 일어나라고 전화했지 너랑 맞지 못해 통화하다 내가 live it up 벌써 time to pick it up 우리 빼고 일어나는 시간이야 다시 한번 good morning 내게만 해줄 테니
Okay, hold on. Total Beauty and the Beast vibes, right? Beauty and the Beast, they have this exact setup with the I don't know, what is this, the globe? This glass globe, and there's like one rose inside. But here they've got two roses inside. Come on, I feel like we're getting total Beauty and the Beast, at least inspired aesthetics. Yeah, I think if you take into what they're wearing and the beautiful garments and how they look like royalty, the beautiful chandelier, I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of getting. Oh my god! Holy shit! That shot of Moonbin. Hold on. Damn! What a beautiful shot! Holy shit! Thumbnail right there, boys. Thumbnail right there.
내 통화 기록 보면 너로 꽉 차있지만 그래도 네 목소리 듣고 얘기하고 싶었어 오늘은 무슨 일 있었어? 그래서 어떻게 했었어? 그래서 그렇게 했었어? 그 순간 말이 끊기더니 어느새 고운 숨소리 속삭이듯 잠이 드는 너
Such a good night.
Oh, that changed the teal though. Ah, Moonbin. This is such a dope shot. The roses in the blood bags. God, this is such a dope outro. Oh my god. Alright, that was our breakdown of Astro's music video. Very beautiful. Like I said, the dark themes, the harsh lighting, you wouldn't think this to be a beautiful, fun music video like this, but Astro is stepping up their cinematography, and I am honestly very thoroughly impressed. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction and breakdown of All Light by Astro. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought about the song and the music video and their long-awaited comeback, and please support the group with their first studio album. Also, thank you to our monthly groupies on Patreon. Your monthly patronage and support allows me to keep making content like this, and I am deeply grateful. If you'd like to support me, go to patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month or more, you get early access to content like this and some exclusive content as well. Also, if you can't support me on Patreon or you don't have the monetary income to do so, that's completely fine. Why don't you just go ahead and click like down below. It is free and it helps me out a lot with YouTube search algorithm. Or go ahead and click subscribe over here. If you're new, turn on that notification bell, tune in for future videos, and go ahead and check out all my other videos over here.